This is sample audio from this product. You will receive the complete audio to stream or download after you purchase. Thank you. This is the NRCME Mnemonics product, presented by the DSG team. That's the DOT Study Guide team. We ask that you keep an open mind. As with most mnemonics, the weirdest ones often work the best. Feel free to share your own mnemonics, DOT, or other medical mnemonics by sending us an email. We'll first review the learning topic, then present the mnemonics 10,000 pounds. Now, with 10,000, think 10K, which when you spell it out is TENK, which sounds and looks like 9 to 15 passengers for filled to the brim with every you're going to think of the person being buried in a 6 feet under. They're buried 6 feet under in an SUV shaped coffin. So the coffin shaped like that are black and white. There's just no gray area. So when it comes to someone's a driver's vision or their hearing, they either see well enough and hear well enough, or they don't. Okay, so you picture yourself driving at night and you have bleary eyes, and all the headlights you see have this glare that gives each headlight the shape. You're only seeing in the middle. You cannot see the peripheral field. So picture yourself, you're driving through a tunnel. So all you can see is straight ahead of you, and straight ahead of you on the dashboard into the one. So it falls over into the one, and now the A is sideways, right? And now the A looks more like the symbol for greater than. And then the one has bumped into the C. And he pulls himself part of the way up with his upper and lower body strength and range of motion, right? His arms and his legs, he pulls himself up after he grips. Then he's turning his head to the right and to the left. He looks both ways as he's going up just a little bit. And that's his lateral cervical mobility. As he's doing that, pulmonary and respiratory conditions. Remember the magic number? 65%. 65% is the magic number for pulmonary and respiratory conditions. So I like this one because it's a very simple visual. If you picture 6 and 5 together, picture them like the lungs. So the number 6 is the right lung, a nice complete circle back to itself. And then the number 5 is the left lung. It has this little opening, right, where the 5 is open at the bottom, and that would be where the heart sits, right? So it literally looks like a pair of lungs, the 6 and then the 5 being the left lung. 20 to 10 ratio 65% for the remember this mnemonic, which really covers a broad range of information here. So I'm going to cover it very briefly. It's covered in more detail in the exam walkthrough. But you have the different stages of hypertension. You have no hypertension, stage 1, which is 140 to 160 over 90 to 100. And again, we round all these numbers to keep it simple. Non-functioning labyrinths are disqualifying. So when you see this on the test, you see the letters P and V, right? BPPV and peripheral vestibulopathy, or PV for short. So in both cases, the letters PV are present in that order. Here's a quick rhyme for you. Okay, they're fixed deficits of their extremities. In this case, their arms, as they're trying to give high fives. It looks a little weird. Okay, so that's the need for speed. They have surgery at 5 centimeters. Then they have to wait 3 A's to show mom how easy it is to quit. AAA, 30 years later, hours a night. So 4 hours a night, and then for 70% of the nights. So they could forget to wear it for 30% of the nights, or they don't wear it long enough for 30% of the nights, and they could still pass. But yeah, compliance, 3 months, 4 hours, 70 nights, 70%. Or hemorrhage without risk for seizures. Okay, now all this stuff gets pretty hairy. I'm going to try to simplify it for you with the mnemonic in just a second. Wait 2 years seizure-free and off anticonvulsants if moderate insult without early seizures, or mild insult with early seizures. And finally, wait 5 years seizure-free and off anticonvulsants if moderate insult with early seizures, stroke with a risk for seizures, or hemorrhage with risk for seizures. All right, there's a lot going on there. Let's simplify this. First of all, no seizure risk. Okay, no seizure risk. That's basically just, it's a mild insult, no seizures, or you could say a mild stroke, you could say that, or a mild hemorrhage. So mild insult / stroke / hemorrhage, no seizure risk. And then there's another magic number to talk about here. We talked about 65% is the magic number for pulmonary, respiratory conditions. We talk about 140/90 being the blood pressure magic number, and the 20:10 ratio also being involved in that. And now we have with seizures, the magic number would be on the foundation, the bottom, if you will, of the cerebellum and brainstem. And actually, that's a good way to think of it. And then the cortex is everything up higher. And the higher stuff is where you have the risk for seizures. And the cortex or subcortex is higher up. And so if you picture it like a building, you've got the foundation right at the bottom, to where if there's an earthquake like a seizure, think of P coma. That's not going to shake. P-C-O-M-A. P coma. Now think of P being replaced by the word P as in urine, P-E-E, P. And then coma, right? Like with drugs, sometimes there'll be comas related to that. So P coma, a P coma. All right, these are 5 things. For more information about the other products we provide regarding the DOT exam, meaning the NRCME, please go to our website and purchase our products there. Thank you for your support. Your purchase of this and our other audio and visual products allows us to keep producing and improving the content we provide.